Hey guys, welcome yet again to another Loomian Legacy sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a PLASMOTH sweep. We're back again, kind of. It's a long day has been, and I kind of want to get this one out of the way. But before we jump into today's video, I have a little a little funny story, kind of. Not really for me, but you guys might find it funny. The thing is that I actually originally finished this video, but I was about to finish the highlight and all that stuff. But then I found out one of my moments, or one of the clips of me getting the sweep, I actually had my entire audio off for no reason. I stupidly keep forgetting that I have my microphone muted sometimes, and I just didn't notice it because I always just jump into conclusions sometimes, and I just ended up thinking, you know what, that I think my audio is on. I'm just gonna jump in because I don't double check for some reason. I just wanted to get this video done. But anyways, so back into the video here, we got a PLASMOTH here, and we're gonna see how good this thing is in battle. So we got three abilities. We got Recurrent, Thunder Summon, and Charge Arc. Lovely abilities, pretty nice ones, but today we're going to be trying to do a little challenge with Charge Arc, or at least see if we can try and get an attempted strategy with Charge Arc. I'll explain more at the end of the video, more about it, if you don't understand how it works, and see if that works. Anyways, so we got also a signature move, a Power Surge, which we're going to be using of this one. It's basically Discharge in this game, and that's really all. It's a 80 base power strength move, which costs 50 energy. It costs a lot of energy for I mean, it's a multi-hitting attacking move, so it makes sense. Now we're also looking at its stats. Its stats pretty well. It's pretty. I mean, it's something. I mean, it has pretty good speed, range of defense with first of all 112 for speed and 109 for range of defense. Pretty reasonably good. I mean, pretty bulky and speedy Loomian. Other than that, it's pretty something like mid, because it only has 84 on range attack, 93 for energy, 86 for health, and then it just drops from 67 melee defense and 49 for melee attack. So it's rather a bulky, more of a bulky supporter kind of, but also a bulky speedy kind of maneuver. I just don't know how to work with this combination. It's kind of weird because I've never really find PLASMOTH as a, well, maybe it's a little fan favorite, so it makes sense. But anyways, so we're gonna see how we're gonna be able to try and use a sweeping PLASMOTH, and we're gonna be trying to see how powerful this really thing is. Again, I'm a little bit salty, unfortunately, before this the video before it, but that video never happened. So this video is the present. So now we're in the present. The past is gone, and now it's we're gonna see if we can get ourselves a nice PLASMOTH sweep. So also I'll tell you more about Charge Arc's ability, more about it at the end of the battle. And that's really it, or in the battles, more like, because we got multiple battles to share with you all. All right, let's jump into the first battle, and let's do it. All right, let's jump into the first battle here, and I hope you guys enjoy this attempted PLASMOTH sweep. Let's just say that. So we're gonna battle against Denoctro, and we're gonna see how this strategy worked fine, or how it worked out. So for this strategy, it wasn't really that complicated, really. Only a little bit, because I didn't able to get a very more likely and more a one-hit KO with this strategy. So for this one, we're gonna have to set up a little bit of a bobs in order to try to make use of this strategy. So we got an Empire here who's gonna go for the Boom Bash. And all I can really do now is just go for bobs. Really it. I mean, there's literally nothing else I can do for this point. So they're gonna go for the fade away, and they're gonna swap out. I'm also sorry if you hear me, if I have something in my throat. I'm eating a banana while I'm doing this. Not part of the strategy, but still funny. Excuse me. Anyway, so the Arcer is gonna come in from just tanking a Hydro Slash And they're gonna go for the boiling press, which actually is a super effective fire type move, which makes sense. And all I can do now is just gonna go for the important or empire or important. I'm just gonna call it always important. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the important, and I'm gonna go for a nice tribute into the Plasmoth and see if I can get myself a nice little Plasmoth sweep. All right, hope you guys and girls enjoy the Plasmoth. Well, that ended up fortunate with a little bit of a fail there, but you know what? I will gladly take that because we did a very nice attempt there, and I'm proud of I at least got a little bit of a a chance to try this out. And with the strategy, I had to try I have to rely on waiting the opponent because for this strategy for this sweep to work, unfortunately, you're gonna have to rely on using a wait. Have to wait for the opponent or get them a swap after using wait because of it. I mean, I was easily going to outspeed probably a lot of these Loomians. I actually could have probably outsped the Cosmeleon and probably the last Loomian. I just needed to wait one more turn and then potentially get rid of the Empire and the last Loomian. I think it was Empire. Was Empire the last Loomian, actually? I don't know. I think it was, actually. I could be wrong. But either way, so they're gonna. So either way, basically that battle was a huge fail, and unfortunately didn't get to use the secret ability charge arc because of the fog summon. But that's all right, cause we're gonna see if we can get a sweep in this battle. So the Phage is gonna swap use Zip Zap. I'm always gonna call it Phage. Just just go with it. And they're gonna swap into Arpeggio, and I'm gonna go for a nice little bit of a Bobs, cause that's really all I can do with this one. They're gonna go for the Zip Zap. I thought like literally when I saw they use Zip Zap, I thought they were like using an illegal Arpeggio for some reason. I was like, wait, did we find ourselves a hacker for some reason? And it looked like I actually was wrong because for some reason I learned the water type learned electric type moves like it's naturally happens. So yeah. So anyways, that's right. Either way. But anyways, so Phage is probably gonna go for the Zip Zap and probably swap it out. So I thought, well, I can't go for the tribute because they're probably gonna just swap it out after using tributes. So I'm gonna probably need a days before I can go for a tribute. They just want to swap it out into the Zap Helen after you Zip Zap. I went for the Boom Bash, didn't get the days, and I thought maybe go for the tribute, maybe a perfect opportunity. But they're gonna outspeed me with the Mudslide, get rid of the Bobs, And the only opportunity now is to try the sweep without the strategy working out. So no tribute, no barbs. Let's just try and get that PLASMOTH sweep. Well, that ended up with a fortunate fail there, but I probably would have lost there anyways. Like, I got a nice crit there with Hoganush, Soul Burst, obviously coming in there. Unfortunately, that provoke actually ruined the sweep there, because if I could have got myself two, maybe potentially two jump starts, maybe I would have had a chance, although I probably wouldn't have enough energy, because the Hoganush was too kind of bulky, and I probably relied, I probably would have took it out. Tundra probably would have maybe withstand +4 potentially. I mean, withstand pretty nicely on +2. So with +4, I'm assuming it would have probably withstand anyway. So I ended up with that's probably would have ended up with a fail there anyway. So yeah, it was a huge fail. But here's the thing about that is that it normally usually fails when it comes to somewhat tanky attackers. And since I only have a very low base, lower than base 100 range attack, I'm definitely gonna need 2+ in order to get a sweep, or like +4, or not +2, +4 on range attack in order to get a real time sweep. Also, I said it far away because I really need to stretch. Anyways, so I went for just a boss with my Loomian Leo, and pretty much I'm just gonna go for my Vespertute, just a couple of Air Blade, and potentially scare it off. Now, before we do continue more about this battle, I actually have something mentioned about the second battle. Recently, I actually wanted to include a special battle between me using the what was it called, the energetic charge, or the charged arc, the charge arc, or energetic arc, or something. I forgot already what it calls. I'll talk about it at the end. But basically, I actually had that battle saved, but I actually swapped it. I actually got the wrong video I wanted to remove, because I was about to include that video instead of the second one, but I ended up deleting that one, and ended up have to using this video. So originally, it was gonna show you people the secret ability effect, but it never happened since I played myself or something, or just I just did what I'm not supposed to. But anyways, so Charnix is gonna come in there and they're gonna finish me off. Then I decided I'm gonna go for the tribute and see if I can finally get the PLASMOTH sweep. Hope you guys enjoy this one, and let's get that amazing PLASMOTH her own action. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the PLASMOTH sweep there. Man, I am so glad I got it out of the way, and I finally got that sweep there. So hope you guys and girls enjoy this one, and hope you guys also learn something about this little strategy of mine. Hopefully, at least by the time that you're already finished this video. So basically, let me just run it down because I need to explain it what was supposed to happen, but it never actually happened. So I'll have to basically show you in basically a random battle from here. So or actually I'll show you after this little strategy. So a little bit. Actually, you know what? I might as well switch to show you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you it. So I'm gonna quickly do is go to Lotusum Beach, and I'm just gonna go ahead and find a Carvanish, and I'm gonna activate my ability. I'm gonna have to quickly fish up something. You guys and girls will see what I mean. So let me just fish up something here. Just gonna quickly see if I can get one. That's a Goppy. I can't get it. I could just let Goppy just attack me, but it most likely has melee attacking and it has like body slam, chomp, and stare, and it has that flurry. So it's it doesn't really that often happen. So yeah. Oh, here it goes. So Cavanish. So there he goes. So basically, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go for the jump start. Then a ranged attacker was supposed to do this. I think this works. It's got super effective. Okay, it didn't work out, but it has a chance. So I can go for the. Let me just wait for a couple seconds. All right, Leaf Barrage. I think is the ranged attacking move, unless I'm wrong. Okay, let me just get. Okay, let's just give me a second here. So basically, what I'm doing is what's supposed to happen is I go for jump start. They attack me and get my charged arc ability, which any range attacking moves hits me, they get a paralyze with it. So I'm just as they are paralyzed, I can go for a jump start again, or I can just wait so I can freely set up on them while they're paralyzed. So that's kind of the point of the strategy. But in the sweep, I never got to use it except for the deleted version of of the second battle, which sadly I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I probably would have, but just in case if I never include it on the video, sometimes I don't include stuff. I always usually re-upload or reuse some moments, or like I have to do some takes and stuff. But basically, in the second battle, again, I never really show you the battle because that battle was deleted because of me. Again, I accidentally just deleted by mistake. So that was the unfortunate news. Alright, so I'm gonna let this Cavanish try a couple more ranged attacking moves, and if it doesn't do anything, I'm basically just gonna have to cut to the point I actually get paralyzed to show you the effect. It's gonna just take me like a few seconds. So. Alright guys, we're back. As you see there, finally, we got this little Cavanish after accidentally run away from the previous one. But anyways, so there you go. That's what exactly it's supposed to affect on. So any range attacking move, it's supposed to paralyze the opponent. And after I get the paralyzed, they can maybe swap, and I can go for jump start, have a chance, or maybe just wait, and you'll figure out the rest of that. So anyways, let me just quickly heal as hold on a second goes. And now let's jump into the rally range since we usually record there. So let me quickly teleport there and explain the little strategy again, so you can fully understand what I'm trying to do here. So alright, so here we go. So here's the strategy and the moveset and the little upper valleys and basically the moves that I got. So this is a very frail, smart, nimble. Did I actually have my microphone on mute? No, I did. Okay, I'm just up. Okay. I need to double check because at this time I'm not making mistakes. I don't want to mess up my recording. I definitely want to see if I actually got my audio on or not, since I don't want to end up ruining the whole thing. Since yeah, the last time I accidentally had my microphone muted, So I definitely want this video not to be unmuted. So you would understand if you had your video muted the whole time and you made like so many funny jokes, and then you ended up realizing that my microphone was muted the whole time and it wasn't unmuted. So that's really why I wanted to get this one though. But anyways, back to the video here. So we got this PLASMOTH here with very frail, smart, nimble, milkshake as the item. You basically go for the jump start to get a plus. Basically, you lose health, but once you go for a jump start, you get +2 range attack, and if the opponent hits you, you get the milkshake, and then potentially you have a chance to use power surge, your signature move, Pharaoh blast for a little bug coverage, I guess, and then energy break for an actual coverage. The effort values ups and TPs were maximum range attack, 164 speed, 40 for melee defense, and 100 for energy, making this thing a little bulk on the ranged melee defense, but also has a pretty nice speed to outspeed everything, as well as hitting pretty good. So even with max melee range attack, it's still not a good sweeper. In general, I would not recommend you people go for the sweeping PLASMOTH set. So you're gonna need a jump start in order to do it. And like I said, I think jump start is by far a better choice than this, than the other move, which is energize, which is similar to jump start. However, you have to use like I would say 4 of them or 3 in order to make use of it, but it's gonna cost like 75 or something, I think, and that's gonna cost a little bit, and maybe, I don't know, it's dependent if you want to, but you also get a ranged defense, so that's also cool. For this one, I go for the jump start, so you can get an immediately 2+ range attack, so you don't have to use twice in a row. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Besides that, this is so far pretty much the strategy still. Like, charge arc is the strategy I was gonna try use of this battle. I never got to do it, but really, I mean, I wanted to really do it to show you the battle, actually me using the charge arc ability, but again, I'm sorry, but I just forgot. I just did it. I accidentally deleted the footage of it, and you know, that kind of happens. But we still got the sweep there, and hope you guys enjoy this one. And oh yeah, one more thing about this. Totally I forgot to mention this, but you know, it's not really have to be mentioned. But you know, if you really want to, you can obviously switch charge arc to Thunderstorm or the Storm ability. Totally works good as a replacement if you don't want to rely on charge arc as the ability. Totally works fine. It definitely has a high value, more replacement on it. So yeah. If you want to run like a bulky set, you can definitely try that. It definitely has a pretty nice potential bulk. It has already pretty nice speed, so you don't have to really run a nimble set if you want to. Let me think, anything else? That's really it. Also, the reason why I named it 5 volt is because just a little something that people wouldn't figure out. 9 volt and PLASMOTH. But instead of PLASMOTH, it would have been 5 volt. Actually, I was gonna name it 5 moth, but I'm not sure if anyone would have get the reference, so I just named it 5 volt. So it makes sense from some people. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke. I had a long day, and I really wanted to end this video here, so hope you guys enjoy this one. Next video, I might make up some other potential sweeps if I have the time. I'm actually planning to do one very salty little remastered or remake sweep that I may have done in the past. Let's say that I'm basically gonna redo another sweep of a Loomian that I've done for at least a year ago that I uploaded. You're gonna have to check in my playlist if you want to figure out. All I can say is it's quite a shock. So that's all I can say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Like the video. Comment down below if you want me to sweep next. And as always, stay lucky out there.